So yeah, I was wrong many years ago when they talked about whether or not they were going to have profit and loss accounts on Companies House. At the time, I remember saying to a client, I just couldn't see it happening. I could not believe that they would need to go that far with regards to transparency. I still don't think that enough people fought it. I certainly did at the time, but it is coming into force. So we have got obviously the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act, everything to do with that. The ball is slowly rolling along. And I'm going to do a video later about their second published sort of findings and progress report on that. Now, what they are talking about today is that up until the 1st of July, they're going to start writing to every registered email address on Companies House. So for every limited company in the UK, you've got to have a registered email address. Now, that should be the owner or the main contact of the company, but it could be the agent. So if you own a limited company and you haven't had your email by the 1st of July, make sure you log into Companies House web filing and check who the registered email address is. And if you've got an accountant, just get in touch with them. But what we're essentially going to see from now on is small and micro entities. So don't forget, a micro entity is a company with any of the two of the following: turnover of £1 million or less, £500,000 or less on its balance sheet, and 10 employees or less. And then you've also got a small company, which is turnover of 15 million or less, 7.5 million or less on its balance sheet, and 50 employees or less. So in each category, you need to meet two of the three to qualify as small or medium. You're going to have to start publishing a profit and loss account and balance sheet from the 1st of April 2027 if you fall into those two categories. And if you are a small enterprise, you're also going to have to publish a director's report as well as an auditor's report. But if you're exempt, there will be certain things you can do on that for the audit. Now, um, I really am not happy about this. Um, I believe a lot of micro entities and small companies really don't quite understand yet what this means for them. They are going to have their entire profit and loss account published. Now, they haven't said if there's going to be any restrictions. So, is there anything that we as accountants and people filing accounts, what are we allowed to take out and what are we not allowed to publish? And are we going to have to show the full turnover, the full profit, the full corporation tax bill, the full director's remuneration? We've got to consider this, that we are going to have to publish very sensitive and private information onto Companies House, which is available to everybody around the world. And I don't really know why we need to be doing it. So if you look at the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act Company Accounts Update that was done in 1st of March 2024, they talk about the reasons for why they wanted to bring in this change. And it says that reforms to filing options for small companies will tackle economic crime because there's concerns that under the existing regime, companies use filing options that require minimal disclosure when they're not eligible to do so. And simplifying the filing framework will prevent confusion and mistakes and improve the accuracy of the information. Now, I'm struggling to get my head around why that means we need to publish everything onto Companies House. At the moment, we can have a full set of accounts in our accounting software, which includes profit and loss, balance sheet, direct report, everything. And that is a private document that the shareholders are entitled to receive, and the directors usually get it. Why can't we do one submission to Companies House with the full set of accounts? So Companies House can determine whether we need to file an abridged set or not, and then file an abridged set which doesn't show the profit and loss. This to me just feels like hitting cracking a nut with a massive, great bloody sledgehammer. I really am concerned about the privacy invasion here. I don't know why people need to publish their detailed profit and loss account. I really do hope that someone comes out of Companies House and confirms exactly what information is going to be published. Is it the profit and loss account that we see at the moment, or are we going to be able to redact certain piece of information? For example, wages. That's quite a personal piece of information. If you've got a small business and you've only got one employee, that employee's wage bill might be published on Companies House under the current rules. I mean, they haven't really confirmed that. And do you really want your employees' salaries posted on Companies House? I mean, is that a level of transparency that is needed? So that's a really good question. Hopefully, we get more answers on it. I'm not impressed. I don't think a lot of other people are. So if you're an accountant watching this, make sure you start talking to your clients. And if you are a limited company owner and you're worried about it, pop a comment below and we'll try and talk about it. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.